No, sir.
All right, Greg.
Use our tool here.
You've said in the past a program that is pre-planned is only planned to fail.
Correct.
And
right.
Now, once again, nothing that you've done today was pre-planned, so it's all spontaneous?
All instinctive movements.
And it stems from your intuition?
Correct.
So why are you right now going to do this?
These will tie it all up now. Push-ups, you know how good they are for your pecs, your delts, and they're a full, they're good for your triceps. It ties that whole area in. Gets the inside of your pecs. But what we do is we raise the bar up, put our feet up here, which changes the angle to the front pec again, upper pec, and ties into delts a little bit more than the Bodybuilding did, since we're around that general area. But we're going to stretch it out a little bit more. I want it to bleed down into the lower pec, and that's what this does. This will help bring your upper pec, get your outside, since we worked that real hard. And now we're going to move it down. And we're going to go to the under part of our pec with these push-ups, because the angle is on a slope, and it is going to work upper pec. But doing this movement, hands real close, in like this, that's why I made these like these parallettes, is so that we can really get inside, because when you walk like this, your pec is being squeezed, just like a real good Body Master bench press machines when they go inward. That's basically what we're doing, but it's a little bit, you're using your body weight, and we're getting a little bit more on the upper pec because of the angle we're on. So it's an excellent movement. We usually do 25 to start. That's usually pretty basic, and we move on from there.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5.
These things are great. Simple push-up, simple movement, but it makes big muscle. And they're fun to do, and especially near the end, like we're doing them now. We just did 14 sets, and we're up to 16 sets now. So we're getting near the end. We're going to be crushed. We're getting crushed now. And this movement with body weight will finish it off. This is the movements that the guys you see. They do these nice full brain movements, and then you see them doing this. And then they put it down and they come right back and try it again. Well, that's because they got nobody to force them through those. They literally, when you stop, you rejuvenate yourself, and that's not what you want to do, not in my theory, because you're letting your body come back to it regenerated, and now you got to go through all that pain and pressure to get to where you got before, where the muscle was just starting to really work hard and have to learn how to make more fiber. You stopped.
So Greg, what do you use as a good gauge so you don't lose that momentum?
Well, you need a training partner, which people don't believe in. Not too many. And that would help them through that spot. A gauge is there is no gauge to it. You're going to stop, but that's when your training partner comes in and forces the rest out.
But I mean, when you rest, you don't want to lose your heart rate.
When you rest, you don't want to go right back. Like he just got done, and then he can't do no more. That's okay if you go back and finish up the set amount of reps you were supposed to do. But don't go until you try to fail again, because you failed once, and now you're trying to redo that again. And you have 5 more, because you stopped for 30 seconds, 10 seconds, or 10. Doesn't matter. When you stop and you're in good shape, your body will come right back. You don't want it to come back at that very moment. You want it to keep it out of the game, so that's when you bring in the fibers that you're not touching on, and that's what's going to make them grow. But when you let them rest, it goes back to the fibers that know how to do the job, and leaves the ones that were just about to come in out of the picture, because you gave it rest. That's the bad part, I think. Now, this is not science or anything, but this is what I felt, this is what I seen happen on people and myself. So I don't want, that's why I go to failure. That's why failure is so important. Mencher was right. They're all right. This is Mencher's program. This is Boyer Coe's program. This is Frank Zane's program. This is Vince Duranda's program. All this that I'm doing is their exercises and their thoughts. I just stretched it like they would want it to be stretched. I'm not taking credit for anything I give it to those guys. I'm just expanding on it. I think this is what everybody should be doing to expand on the great things. Don't water it down. Don't try to change it. Don't try to make it a program that this is the program. This is how I'm going to get big. I do these things, and they work for a while. And then what are you going to do when they don't work? What are you going to do? Go read another book? Go to Seattle, Washington, go to Belgium, go to Africa, and find another training card because they're geographically distant, so they must know something better? No, you got to go here, inside, and start understanding what you're doing, and be creative with your workouts. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm expressing. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just telling everybody you're heading in the wrong direction. When you start spreading out this way, you got to go in. That's why I want to have this seminar with all the big hitters. Bring them in, and let's talk about what's going on. Why are you failing? Why aren't you winning the shows? I think I got a good way of answering that for them. I think I got a good way for them to get around all that and bring their beautiful physiques up to par, hold it, and go in there and win shows. That's what Universal is all about. Think camaraderie, think we're supposed to be teachers. I want to be a teacher, and I got something to say, and I know there's other people, but I can't just keep by myself, and everybody's going on their own way, and getting this guy getting nice. Listen up, look what I'm writing about. This is fact. This is 52 years. You ain't going to get nobody in the game now that's been playing the game for 52, 53 years and still doing it, and I'm in shape, you know. I just want you to look at it in the perspective that what's wrong without trying it? You got to try it, but you have to really wholeheartedly try it. You just can't go in there and just do it a little bit, that ain't working. It takes time. And you got to work at it like you might even, maybe you feel like you're a beginner. It doesn't matter. You are a beginner because it is new. But you're starting at a higher place than anybody else is. You got tissue, you got muscles, you got things to work off of because they're going to tell you right away if they like it or they don't. And then you got something to listen to. You don't have to build the tissue. You got it. You just got to expand on it. So that's my whole thing. I'm not usurping nobody's program. I'm not saying Greg Long's spontaneous training, it's Greg Long's. No, it's yours. It's spontaneous training, and that's what it is. It's the world's. You take it. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for nothing. Take it, because I know it works. This is what works. This is the way to start thinking. And that's the same weight diet, and I don't even want to get into that. I already wrote a thing on there. You guys ready? It sounds real rough on you, but I have to be rough with you. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I ask you to come down here and train a couple times, get the feel of it. I don't know. You tell me. What is it? What is it? What is it that you don't want to get to learn something? Time to learn, guys, because you're not going to win. You're going to keep going in. This is the third or fourth time of some of you guys winning shows and not doing real good. Fifth time, sixth time, seventh time, not doing real good. Something's wrong. What is it? It's the information that you're getting. It's not for you. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. 25, we're going to be happy. Happy!
Yeah. I like it. Yes, sir. It's a beauty. As much as you can. easy. There we go. It's easy.
Yeah, baby.